I don't mean to scare you, but there's only a couple of weeks until the end of the year. And I want you guys to go into the new year being a whole different person, being the woman that you have envisioned being. I want you to go into the new year feeling happy, feeling whole, and living your truth, your authentic self. Here's how I completely changed my life and how you can change yours as well. I personally went through a lot of hurdles, a lot of hurt, and sometimes I wonder, how did I even get here? How did I get here? Years ago, I would never have thought that I would be where I am, and that's what I basically want for you guys as well. I want you to go into the new year just having a whole different life, one that you're going to be happy with. So many different things that I had to put into consideration, things that I had to change, and some things that I had to start doing as well. I never knew what being happy was. All I ever knew was struggling, feeling hurt, and so anytime I had a reason to be happy, I felt different. It felt different. It felt like I didn't deserve it. Whereas now, that's all I accept in my life. I don't tolerate things that I once tolerated. I put myself first. I made significant changes. I learned to say no, and I say it without thinking twice. Everything else was just outside noise. Now, when I say this video is about helping you become a whole new person as a woman, it isn't about living up to anyone's standard. It's about recognizing your worth, setting your boundaries, and radiating confidence. So whether you are on a journey of self-discovery or just looking to level up in life, then you are in the right place. As I've gotten older, I've realized that the best lessons aren't in textbooks or classrooms even. Like, they don't teach you these things. They're hidden in the messy and beautiful chaos of our real life experiences. So throughout my 29 years of life, I've learned that in this grand adventure of life, you have to keep picking yourself up after every single fall. Life has a funny way of teaching us what truly matters and what's just clutter in our lives, hindering our growth. I've come to realize that embracing my authentic self is not a destination, it's a journey, one that is filled with self-discovery, with acceptance, and a dash of rebelliousness against society and expectations, societal expectations. Life has this funny way of teaching us lessons, and as I reflect on my journey, I can't help but feel this sense of gratitude for the ups, the downs, and everything in between. Becoming a high-value woman, a happy and a whole woman, isn't even about perfection. It's about embracing the messy, imperfect, yet beautiful journey. These experiences, as challenging as they were, became the stepping stones to discovering my own value. And I feel like living authentically was like finding a treasure within myself, a treasure that radiates through every aspect of my life. Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is something that I've had my battles with, and maybe you have too. There's this comfort zone that we all cozy up to, like an old, worn-out blanket. But the thing is, reinvention requires stepping out of that. You have to come out of your comfort zone. That's actually when the discomfort sets in. Procrastination, guys, also became a close friend of mine. I'll be real with you. There were moments, even in front of the camera, where self-doubt crept in, and I would say to myself, am I even good enough? Like, will anyone care about what I have to say? Procrastination and I became frenemies, like literally. We became frenemies, and it took a conscious effort to kind of break free from its grip and just set myself free. Embracing imperfections basically just became my superpower. Our ego is that little voice that clings to the familiar, to the identity that we've carried for so long. But here's the thing, right? Our ego loves comfort. It resists change because it knows that change threatens its cozy existence. And you know what? That's okay. It's actually okay to feel the discomfort of change, to wrestle with the ego, to navigate the storm of self-doubt, because even these celebrities, the stars that we look up to, they face the same battles as well. Success is a double-edged sword. It comes with opportunities and challenges in equal measure. I've learned that discomfort is the echo of growth. It's actually the price that we pay for leveling up. So let's embrace it. Let's dance with the uncertainty, wrestle with the ego, and in those moments of self-sabotage, let's choose growth. There's actually beauty in acknowledging the messy bits, in being vulnerable and just being real and being your authentic self. So today I want to share with you something that's really personal to me, a journey that completely transformed my life. 2021, it was a year of strength, a year where I lost so much, but in the process gained so many immeasurable lessons as well. I found courage, the kind that made me reevaluate everything around me. I began by asking myself a pivotal question, which was, what changes did I actually want to make in my life? And then I did something about it. And here's what shifted my entire trajectory, changing my life completely in just a short period of time. The first thing I did was I dived into self-awareness and understanding myself better. Therapy, you guys, therapy became my safe space, a place where I could truly just unravel the layers of my thoughts and my emotions. I learned the power of being realistic and setting realistic goals and the necessity of boundaries as well. These two together, they're life changers. They created a roadmap for me. I could just see where I wanted to go, and I felt like I knew what I deserved in life as well. So I had like a whole thing mapped out. And then there was like the physical shift. I mean, I completely revamped my appearance from being a sneaker only girl to falling in love with court heels and sleek hairstyles. It sounds small, but it was more about embracing a new sense of confidence. I found my calling after I finally started a business. I started a business that was in line with my passion, which was skincare. And you know what? I let go of all the other businesses that I had that didn't even resonate with my soul. Because prior to skincare, I did phone cases, I did so many different things. But it wasn't just about me as well. It was also about who I surrounded myself with. The right people, guys, they make all the difference. And speaking of differences, I also learned to celebrate every success, big or small. So it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. As someone who has always been so independent, doing things myself, I had to learn to basically just ask for help where I can and take time for myself. So I ended up like hiring people for my business to help take some load off of me as well, like a marketing team and someone that will be posting on the Instagram page, an admin team, for customer service and stuff like that as well, because self-care became non-negotiable. And because of that, I began to understand my mind. I stopped overthinking and I embraced a more positive mindset as well. Social media can create this immense pressure. I shifted my focus from expensive things to scaling my business, ensuring stability for my loved ones. It was about priorities, guys, like literally about being really good, like really, really, really good before splurging. Something else that I did was putting myself first, setting boundaries and nurturing my self-worth. Those were pivotal. I softened my approach, I smiled more, and I became a lot more approachable as well. Guys, 2021 taught me the value of being positive, of taking care of myself, and of directing my life in the direction of my choosing, because it's my journey. It's been a journey though, I can't lie, and I can't wait to see what's next for me. So yeah, that's my story. These are the things that I had to do to have a complete new life. Each step that I took in my transformation holds a significant importance. For example, self-awareness and understanding. This was my foundation. Self-awareness allowed me to recognize my strengths, my weaknesses, and my triggers as well, leading to a much better understanding of my desires and what I really wanted in life and, my needs and everything. And in terms of therapy, because obviously I did mention that I did go therapy as well, I feel like seeking therapy demonstrated the importance of mental health. It is a proactive step that I took towards healing, towards self-discovery and gaining coping mechanisms as well for life's challenges, because life's full of it. I also set like realistic goal setting, right? And I feel like, and boundaries. And these were my guiding principles. Goals kept me focused, while boundaries protected my mental, emotional, and physical well-being as well. So I basically also mentioned that I changed my appearance and my personal style. I think this is very underrated but very crucial. This step allowed me to embrace a style that resonated with my true self, which builds confidence and positive self-image as well. Passion-driven entrepreneurship. So, like I said, I had to close some of my businesses, and pursuing what I was passionate about, it brought out the purpose and the fulfillment. It's not just about work, it's also about living authentically and doing what makes me happy. And skincare, like I just love skincare. I love reading about it. I can basically be on it the whole day. Also, guys, surrounding myself with the right people. The company that I kept impacted my thoughts, my actions, and my choices as well. And I feel like positive and supportive individuals empowered my journey completely. Also, I had to celebrate every success, guys, acknowledging my achievements, no matter how small. That nurtured a positive mindset for me, and it motivated me as well to keep progressing and keep going. Self-care and mindset shift. Like I said, prioritizing self-care and maintaining a positive mindset, these are crucial and non-negotiable as well. And they're crucial for mental and emotional resilience. They're an ongoing investment in your well-being. Balancing my priorities, so recognizing what truly mattered and aligned with my efforts accordingly was essential. It was about finding balance and setting meaningful priorities as well. Self-value and boundary. Putting myself first wasn't selfish, it was necessary. It established my boundaries and valuing my worth. This set the tone for healthy relationships and personal growth as well. I feel like each step is interconnected, and it created a comprehensive transformational journey for me. They all collectively contributed to my growth personally, to my resilience, and of a life aligned with my values and my aspirations. So here are 10 steps for a complete personal reinvention in 2024 that I want you guys to try. The first thing is obviously self-reflection and awareness. You need to start by understanding yourself better, reflect on your values, your strengths, your weaknesses, and also the aspirations. I feel like self-awareness is the foundation for change. It's just the foundation for change. Set clear goals as well, define what you want to achieve, and create a roadmap. Break down big goals into smaller, manageable steps so it's easier for you to kind of follow through. And ensure that these goals align with your values and your desires. Something else I want you to do is embrace change. So be open to change and new experiences. Step out of your comfort zone and challenge yourself as often as possible. Growth often comes with discomfort. The third thing I want you to do is mindset shift. I want you to adopt a growth mindset. So embrace the challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Cultivate positivity and resilience in the face of setbacks as well. Next thing is prioritize health and wellness. So focus on your physical and your mental well-being. So incorporate healthy habits such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, quality sleep, and mindfulness practices as well. Learn continuously, guys. Invest in learning new skills or hobbies. Education and personal development contribute significantly to growth and adaptability. Establish your boundaries, set clear boundaries in relationships, and work-life balance as well. Learn to say no when necessary and prioritize your well-being without guilt. Surround yourself with positive, supportive, and inspiring individuals. Your environment greatly influences your mindset and your actions as well. This one I love, but also practice gratitude. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude. Ooh. Appreciating the small things in life, it fosters contentment and a positive outlook. So be grateful for everything little and big. And the last thing, which I feel is the most important of all of this, is take action. Implement the changes that you desire. It's not enough to plan. Taking constant action towards your goals is key to transformation. Remember, personal reinvention is a journey, not an overnight change, so don't be hard on yourself. It requires patience, commitment, and a willingness to evolve as well. So start small and then stay consistent and celebrate every step forward as well. Taking action, I feel like, is the engine that drives your transformation. It's not even just about setting goals and thinking about this whole new life that you want. It's about rolling up your sleeves, guys, and just saying to yourself, look, like I'm diving into the process. Action transforms intentions into reality. So it's a force that takes you towards your dreams. Every small step that you take, no matter how significant it may seem, builds momentum and propels you closer to your aspirations. So Let this be your calling, guys. Let it be the motivational spark that allows you to start your journey. Embrace action, because each step forward, no matter how small, is a powerful stride towards the life that you envision. You have the power to sculpt your destiny, and it begins with the very first step that you take. So don't just dream it, do it. So here's to reinvention, to embracing our authentic selves, and to the beautiful messiness of growth. If this resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know in the comments below one thing that life has taught you so far. I feel like life has taught us all something, for sure, for sure. But let me know what one thing that life has taught you this 2023, or actually no, in general. Okay, and up until next time, keep growing, keep evolving, and never forget, you're a masterpiece in the making.